Well, hi friend, and welcome back with me on this channel. Thank you for subscribing. Today we'll talk about profit and loss. When is a profit? When is there a loss? How do we calculate the percentage profit and the percentage loss? And how do you meddle with each of those terms when each is missing and you have to calculate? So we're going to be having a series on this topic. Quickly, you can see from my screen, profit is gotten, or you say you have a profit on the sales when your selling price is higher than your cost price. The cost price is the amount such product is gotten from the market, is being bought from the market. Then the amount that same trader now sells it after buying, that's the selling price. So the selling price most of the time should be higher, is expected to be higher than the cost price. That's when profit is made. That's why I wrote the profit representing P will be equal to the selling price minus the cost price. Then your loss is equal to the cost price minus the selling price. It is the reverse of profit. Once profit is not made, loss should be made. So once the profit we know to be selling price minus cost price did not occur, automatically your loss will be the cost price minus the selling price, because at that point the cost price is higher than the selling price. So you have to subtract the selling price from the cost price. And how do you go with your percentage profit? The percentage P, I call it. It is the profit itself, but the cost price times 100. What if it's percentage loss? The same thing. Percentage loss will be the loss taken in the numerator upon the cost price. The cost price will not change, then times 100. Let's solve the following questions. So if you have these questions, 1. A man bought a car for 800 naira. Buying the car, that's the cost price. He bought it for 800 naira and sold it as a selling price for 640 naira. You bought a car for 800 naira, sold it for 640 naira. Who does that? That's a loss, right? So we and they even say find its loss percent. So the loss, like I said, the formula before, you're going to be having the cost price 800 minus the selling price, and that will give us what? 800 minus 640 will give you 160. So we are asked to calculate percentage loss. Percentage loss will be equal to the loss itself, as 160, upon the cost price, which is 800, then times 100 over 1. 2 zeros gone with 100. 8 here 1. 8 in 160, that should be 20. You see that? So our percentage loss, that will be equal to 20%. Simple and direct as that. Let's solve question 2. So the question 2 says that you have question 2. A car dealer gains 4 naira when he sells an article to gain 8%. What is the selling price? A car dealer gains, so he has a profit of 4 naira, and he also has a percentage profit of 8%. Please don't mix this up. There's difference between profit and percentage profit. So here we have profit 4 naira, percentage profit 8%. We are told to calculate the selling price. The selling price, which you don't know. Now, we should try to know the connection between profit and selling price. What connects profit to selling price? What's the relationship between them? Normally, the profit is always equal to the what? To the selling price minus the cost price. Isn't it? And the profit is already what? 4 naira. So you keep this. You have 4 naira here is equal to this. Then since we are looking for selling price, make selling price the subject of formula here. So we can say our selling price can be equals to 4 plus what? The cost price. And now that we're also giving percentage profit, our percentage profit is percentage P is always equal to P over the cost price times 100. Don't forget, and that should be equal to what? 4 naira over what's our cost price? We don't know. Then times what? Times 100. This relation, we will use it, keep it. Keep it there. So this means 8 will be equal to this. Are you getting that? 8 will be equal to, because these are percentage profit, is equal to the cost price, the profit rather over cost price times 100. By the time we get our cost price here, is, let me call this equation 1, and I will call this equation 2. So when we solve equation 2, whatever we get, we go and put it in equation 1. So here we can say HCP will be equal to 400. Divide both sides by 8. Then our cost price is ready. Our cost price will be 50, sorry. 8 in 40 is 5. So our cost price is 40 naira. Going back to equation 1, where we have our selling price to be equal to, since the selling price is equal to 4 plus cost price, so our selling price will be equal to 4 plus 50. So our selling price automatically becomes what? 54 naira. Solve similar questions. If you have any question on this aspect, or you are not clear with something, you can make your comments in the comment section, or you reach me via my contacts always in my previous videos. Thank you for staying with me.